Hello exiles and welcome back to the channel. If you're like me and you're trying to decide what you want to league start, I have an idea for you. I'm not going to do this, but I'd like to see people doing it. And that is to be able to combine the overpowered Deadeye Ascendancy with your extra projectiles and the open palm technique, or just quarterstaff technique in general. Ranged Monk has always been a fantasy of mine. Staggering Palm is my favorite skill in the game. I'm hoping to be able to utilize that, but the one that stands out for Deadeye is going to be Falling Thunder. And normally, the problem is you can't generate power charges in order to actually make it a ranged skill. Well, in this little mini guide, I'm going to tell you how to do that. So I'm going to jump into the two ways that you can accomplish this. Both of them tend to use this, but it'll allow you to take some physical damage whenever you cast a spell. Some of that physical is turned into fire. Some of that fire hits you, procs this charm. You get max rage. Max rage then dissipates and turns into 3 random charges. Mine's only 2, but that's the only one I had. And you use this belt to be able to proc it more often. The other way to do it is to have unlimited charges with this. That allows you to proc it more often. You could even throw in extra, like a lightning one here so that you have all the resistance to all the elements, and it can be like a heal or a shield or anything like that. But the way that you're proccing that is that 5% of physical hits is taken as a random element, and that means that either you're going to take physical damage, or you're going to proc it with this. You don't necessarily need this if you want to just get hit a lot, but the whole point of this is to be able to play the Deadeye with monk skills at range. Not necessarily the Deadeye, that's just the flavor of the release. But the other, there is another way to do this where you can take damage from volatility to try to proc this. I don't have the setup to do it. There's also a ring that allows you to take damage from a minion dying, and you can have a thing that takes a certain percentage of the minion's health, gets it below the 20% threshold, and it dies. So there's a couple different ways. If anybody wants a detailed guide on this, hit me up.